After a couple of weeks hanging out by Frigate Rock in the Ashton Harbor anchorage, we decided to move around to the west side of Union Island to Chatham Bay. Cruising the Grenadines on our 1980 Tartan 37 sailboat holiday for the past 2 months had been awesome, and we were excited to explore new places like the bay we were headed to. All of the Grenadines are remote and sparsely populated, but Chatham Bay looked to be another level of seclusion tucked away from the two villages on Union, Clifton and Ashton. Alright, we got the anchor set here in Chatham Bay. Awesome. Let's check it out. It's a pretty good spot. Looks like there's some good snorkeling areas along the rocky coast there. Just a few boats. Yeah, I think we may stay here a few days. What do you think, Lindy?
I think it's beautiful.
Awesome. Let's go check this beach out. Looks awesome. From land, the only way down to Chatham Bay is by hiking trails to access some little beach hut restaurants that get their power from generators and water from cisterns. All right. Looks like a great place. We decided to take a walk up and down the long beach to get a lay of the land before making our way back to Sunset Cove to hang out with our cruiser friends for the rest of the day. This place is absolutely beautiful. This was the first of what we would learn was a typical day where our boat buddies and us had the place all to ourselves through the mid-afternoon when locals would arrive for a lively evening atmosphere. They just put a bunch of conch on the grill. Look at that. How many conch is that?
About 20. We have.
Wow. Smells delicious.
Thank you.
Yep, it's safe to say that after our first day in Chatham Bay, we were hooked and ready to set up camp here for quite a while. What an awesome day up there in Chatham Bay. It's a really cool place, and yeah, we'll try to see what we can get into tomorrow. Probably some swimming, a little bit more time up there at the beach. Definitely want to stay here for a little while. This is a great place. About time to do some snorkeling. Man, this place is beautiful. I just can't get over it. Gonna head over there, see what we can find. But first we found lots of cool stuff just right around Holiday. Believe it or not, this school of Sergeant Major fish live in that crack just in front of the rudder and have been with us all season, including long rough sails between the islands. The water in the anchorage is 20 feet, give or take, so we practiced our free diving, checking out the wildlife on our way to see the anchor. The snorkeling in this deeper area was actually really good and the water really clear. Out near the point, the water dropped off even deeper and clearer, with much more abundant sea life. This was some seriously awesome snorkeling, but we also checked out some of the great hiking trails in the area. There's literally nothing on the steep slopes out of Chatham Bay. We headed up in search of some great views of the anchorage.
What are you gonna do with him?
All right, we've made it to the Chatham Bay overlook here, where we met our friend the cow. Oh, look at that. Chatham Bay.
No one else is scared.
It was a beautiful view of the anchorage and the Caribbean Sea. And see that bigger sailboat that just arrived out behind all of us? That mega yacht is a giant 185 feet long. Even the cow seemed impressed. After enjoying the views of Chatham Bay from above, we also wanted to see all the nooks and crannies up close by dinghy. Chatham really is a huge protected bay, and it's amazing that there's not any development around it. There's just nothing around this bay. It's pretty pretty cool how remote it is. Neat little cove here made by this rock. Look at those little tide pools back in there. Far away from where we were anchored, at the southern tip of the bay, it was neat to see the rocks deflecting the waves of the Caribbean that makes the bay so smooth. We headed back across to the northern edge, checking out the local fishing boats working the shallow waters. This is where we had that really good snorkeling the other day. It's really clear out here. And it goes from shallow to like deep right there. It was cool to now check out the northern tip of the bay and once again see the rocks stopping the waves of the Caribbean. Oh wow, that's neat.
Yeah.
It's like a bubbling cauldron. We've been here in Chatham Bay over a week now, and yeah, it's great here. And it's just such a secluded area of the island.
Really the beachiest place that we've been in quite a while. This is a secluded.
Yeah, there's
not a road to get here, so it's either you hike in or you come by boat. So it makes it a more secluded experience.
And a lot of the times we're the only people here.
Yeah.
And if you couldn't tell, for those reasons and more, we loved hanging out at Chatham Bay. In fact, I'd have to say it's one of my favorite beach anchorages that we've ever been to. We'll close out with one of the many amazing sunsets that we watched while swinging here at anchor in Chatham Bay. Be sure to watch for that green flash just as the sun disappears. That's funny. Let's try that again. Here's my assessment. It's still going up.
Zach's doing this just to see what dominoes Lindy has.
Yeah. $5, it doesn't even make it to the water. Oh, wow, that was awesome.
Take that back.